Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Whitefish, Montana. And today it is Thursday, so it is time for Paper Pumpkin Playdate. And I got my new paper pumpkin. Did you? Let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and switch screens so we can get started. Paper Pumpkin, of course, is our monthly subscription kit, and it comes to your mailbox once a month. This is the February kit, Hello Spring, February 2025. Let's go ahead and get it open. All you have to do is have a pair of scissors, not just for opening the kit. We are going to need it inside the kit as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. Mom, can you close the door? Thanks. Mom's in here setting up card club kits, and so we got to make sure the dog stays out of here so she doesn't make a ruckus, right? All right, so we need a pair of scissors. That's it. These are all inclusive kits, so everything that you need to make what's in here, all you have to do is add a pair of scissors. Everything else is in the kit. All right, so we have Petunia Pop, so let's go ahead and get our Petunia Pop, our regular size stamp or ink pad. You can see the two different sizes. These are great if you want to travel and you want to take your kit. Use these. These are great. I like to use my regular stamp pad, and I use these as giveaways. So we have here some stamps. Okay, there are some chives. All right, so I have the dies. All right, I have the dies that go with these paper pumpkins. All right, so like the heart one went with January, this right here and this right here, these two go with this kit, and then the honeycomb and the bee will go with the next kit. And I was told these are chives and this is the flower, but when I die cut it out, I was having a little bit of a hard time imagining it, because I see an animal here, and I'm going to be, or a little character. See, I see like a tail and the arms, maybe the nose and the hair. So that's what I've been seeing. Hi, Missy. Great to have you on here. That's what I've been seeing every time I look at this. So now I know, though, that it is the chives. And look, there's a stamp, and then we can die cut the stamp. So now I'm feeling much better. And look, here's the little flower. So we can stamp that. I'm excited. So these are how the dies look. It cuts out either a solid heart and or a frame, a scalloped frame, and then you have the honeycomb here and the bee. And this, I just went ahead and glued the honeycomb on here like this to show you you could even use those, or you can use it like that. And so these are the dies for the first quarter of Paper Pumpkin. All right, so, and we like it when they coordinate. Looks cool. All right, so we have our chives. It even has the little title down here. Here are the blooms for it. And then we have some little lines or dots. So let's see, we have thanks for helping me grow, happy Easter, hello spring, sending love, and to a wonderful friend. So all great, useful sentiments. Missy, without the tail, it looks like Groot. Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe it was Groot that I was thinking of. I don't know, but yeah, the tail doesn't work for Groot. He doesn't have a tail. Ooh, look at that. Here they are. So let's go ahead and take this. We need our scissors for this part too, but we will need it also for inside, I'm sure. Yes, because there's some linen thread. So we're going to need our scissors for more than just opening everything. All right, Missy, do you have yours? Have you played with it yet? I got mine the other day and was very excited because I knew I could use it for this week's Paper Pumpkin Play Date. So here is what the stamps will look like when they are stamped. And so I usually just fold this over and I just keep it with my stamps to make sure that I always put the stamps. Oh, and then there's this for you one where it's a solid with the writing in it. So we'll just set that there. I did not bring my block out of the other one. When you get your kit the first time, you get a little block, and it's to put your stamps on, okay? So, but I like to use our ergonomic blocks, and I like to use them because I have lots of different sizes. So that's just a possibility too. When you want to tack on a little extra something to your order to get to that $60, then some blocks are a great idea. So Hello Spring, so we have 3 different designs, 3 of each design, so a total of 9 cards. You can't buy 9 cards for the cost of this kit at the grocery store. On the back it shows you the dies, it even shows you what they look like as well, and then what all comes in the kit, as well as the coordinating colors. So the colors for this kit are Basic Beige, Bubble Bath, Lemon Lime Twist, Lost Lagoon, Old Olive, Petunia Pop, and Bronze. So then when you open it up, this first page right here where it says 1, 2, and 3, these are the ingredients for each of the card. So what I like to do is go ahead and pull out one of each card, ingredients for one of each card, because this first time around, that's what I make. I make one of each card as they design it, and then in the following weeks, I will make alternates using these cards, and it can be a 3D project, it can be other cards, it can be a scrapbook page. Ooh, look at this giant sheet of dimensionals. Yeehaw! Dimensionals are great because they're foam adhesive and they help raise your images and things. Look at all those. We must be using a lot. These are some cool envelopes. Are they all the way in? Yes, all the way in. They are designed. So that might get opened up, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do 3 envelopes for the 3 cards, and then everything else will go back in the box. All right, so this first one here is this, and I know Sharon, she likes when it's a full card like this, she likes to cut them apart and make more cards and put them on other cardstock so that she can make more cards out of it. So this is card 2, and I'm just looking right here, so it was this front, card 2, and then we need one of these for card 2. I'm just going through the pile of stuff that came in the kit, and then this one goes with card 3. Now I'm not going to get rid of this because I love the little design and we might be able to use it for something, so I tend to hang on to it. Here's this one with all those little dots on it, and it is card 3. And then we have these, and I'm just putting the extras back in the box. So we need one of these for card 1. We need one of these for card 2, and we need a circle for card 3. All right, and then here are the card bases, again with those little dots, except this time on basic beige, and it is for card 1. And then we also need for card 1, we're going to use these panels. Let's see. So basil, mint, and chives. I'm not a huge fan of mint, but I do love chives and basil. All right, and then these are all punched out carefully so you don't tear anything for card 2. There we go. All right, hello Evangela, how are you doing? Long time no hear from. I trust you are healing well. Missy, not sure, haven't checked the mail. Oh, yeah, you need to get the hubby to check your mail and bring you your kit so you got something to play with. All right, here we go. There's that. I'm going to hang on to these just in case, because you just never know. But we're going to put the extras over here. And then we need one of these for card 3 and one of these for card 3. All right. And then all we have left is our cardboard, chipboard, whatever you want to call it. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. We'll move 2 and 3 to the side. We have our tear and tape, our dimensionals, but instead of breaking into this one, I'm going to use one that I've already started. And then we have our linen thread, which is one of my favorite things. All right, so let's go ahead and go to card 1. So card 1, it shows us right here. Let's go ahead and zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. It shows us we're going to need that little bloom, and we're going to be stamping the flowers on here. And then we need the thanks for helping me grow. So let's bring this along. We're going to get out our stamps, and we need the little flower, and thanks for helping me grow. Here we go. I've already got ideas who I could send that to. All right, so I'm going to use our little one for this, and then I think I need one size up for this one. Here we go. We're going to take out our petunia pop. Now if you're using your little ink spot, you're going to lay your block down and you're going to tap the ink spot onto your stamp. Since my stamp is smaller than my ink pad, I'm going to go ahead and gently tap. Oop, I need to put this over here. Going to gently tap this. I want to stamp off just to make sure it stamps well. And then we're going to put it right there. Then we're going to take the little flower, same thing. Want to see how it looks? Oh, it looks really cute. It looks like it goes this way. So that looks upside down. So then we're going to do one over here. Whew, that's kind of dark. And one over here. I might consider stamping off and not doing it quite so dark, but maybe another time. All right, so there's that. We'll move these out of the way and let's put our card together. All right, so we're going to take it. It's got a score line already. So we're going to, you're doing okay? Good to hear that, Evangela. Trust you are healing and moving and grooving. It's been a few weeks. So we're going to turn it this way and we're going to use, let's see. So we're going to put on these two, we're going to put a line of our tear and tape. I'm going to use one that I already have started for this as well. On the chives and the mint. On the back of the chives and mint. And if you decide, well, I don't really want to do it that way, you don't have to do it that way. You can do it however you want because it's your card. So there we have that. And then we'll do this. And then what I like to do is use my take your pick tool cap and just kind of push it down. And that helps really get it to stick. And then we're going to use the pointy end to pull up the paper. All right. There we go. Look how quick and easy that is. All right, so then we're going to do this one. All right, so I'm just looking at this right here, and we're going to do this one up here. It's pretty close to the edge, it looks like. And then we're going to do this one over to the side like that. And this one gets the dimensionals to make it look like a 5 domino or die, I guess. one die, many dice. How come it's not one my, many mice? What's up with that? Why isn't it douse? But see, then douse has a totally different meaning, right? We could talk about the crazy English language every day of the week, couldn't we? And still never figure it out. All right, so then we're gonna put this here like that. We're gonna put a piece of tear and tape. Where'd my tear and tape go? Tear and tape. Where'd it go? Oh, right here. All right, we're gonna put a piece of tear and tape in the middle here, just a little piece. All right, and then bring it up with that. And then it says to use 2 dimensionals, one on each side. 2 dimensionals like that. And then we're going to take some of our linen thread. It says 12 inches. That seems like really a lot, but we'll see what it looks like. That's about 12 inches. And then we're going to just do the pretend bow. I know, oh, I guess that was pretty good. I know a lot of my girls like the pretend bow because they don't like to tie a bow. So they like this pretend bow. All right, where it makes it look like you tied a bow, but since the knot would be hidden anyways, you can't tell that you didn't. So then you're gonna lay that on the tear and tape. All right. Oh, and we gotta take these off. And that's, oh, I've got that going the wrong direction. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Missy and Evangela, do you use the pretend bow or do you end up tying an actual bow? Sometimes I just tie the bow because I find it easy. All right. Now that's going to be out of whack. All right, because this is already raised up on dimensionals, so I have, if I do it again, so I'm going to change this up because otherwise it's going to be out of whack. I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape over here. All right, pull that up, roll this over. Here we go. Because I don't want it wonky. I'm really, all right, this is not working for me. We gotta straighten this out a little bit. It's been rolled up for a long time. So you're basically folding it in thirds. All right, here we go. All right. And we have it up here. All right, there we go, just like that. See, if you had a dimensional under here, then that would make it wonky instead of flat. It would make it even higher. Look, it's already a little bit wonky because of the linen thread. So I didn't put a dimensional on this side, that way it stays flat. All right, but that's just me. And then we have this really cool envelope that opens differently. So there's card 1. Let's go ahead and do card 2. All right, so card 2, we'll bring back our chipboard, our envelope. We're going to stamp on here the To a Wonderful Friend. To a Wonderful Friend. Here we go. We'll use our Petunia Pop. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like Petunia Pop? It's a 10 for me. It's got that pinky purple look, and that's one of my favorite colors. Oh, see how I have that little blooper? It wouldn't have blooped if I had done it on the side first. I would have been able to catch that. So now I have a little bit of a blooper on there. But I'm going to keep going because this is a handmade card and it's not intended to be perfect. Missy does the pretend bow. Evangela does the tie the bow. Yeah. You have issues finding the beginning of the roll of twine thread. Oh, yeah, sometimes. This one was actually kind of popping up. It was kind of sticking up a little bit, so that's how I knew. But yes, sometimes on the big rolls, they are a challenge for sure. All right, so that's the only stamping for this card. Let's go ahead and fold this like that. So you can see which side is going to be the front and which side is going to be the back. Because they have it like this, if you fold it and you do this, these are all upside down. So this is the back, this is the front. Make sure your plants are going that way. All right, then we're going to take this one and we're going to put a roll of tear and tape. Oh, there's the end of my tear and tape roll. We're going to put a line. So I will grab another started one that's almost finished. All right, and we'll do that here. All right, I like to smooth that down. Just makes it stick better and it makes it easier to pull this up. If you lay it down and immediately try and take the paper up, a lot of times it pulls up the adhesive back with it. All right, so we're going to put this smack dab in the middle like that. All right. Missy loves the petunia pop. Yes, I do. I really love the petunia pop. I was pretty pleased when they brought it out. All right, so now we have, let's see, we have this, we have this. Ah, this goes on top. So this is going to have dimensionals. I'm going to put those top and bottom just because it's supposed to go over this, so you know how I get. All right, so this one, we're going to hold off on that a minute. We're going to put our we're going to put our tear and tape on this instead of getting ahead of myself because I just don't want it. I don't like it when things are a little bit wonky and crooked. So, whoops. That kind of went off. I'm going to have to roll that back a little bit. And this one also is going to be a little bit off. I'm going to have to roll that back a little bit, tearing them too long. But that's okay. When you tear them too long, all you have to do is roll them back at you. So you start from this end, pull this off, and then just take this part and roll it back so that it's inside. All right, then no harm, no foul. It works. And unless you have a ton where it's making it too bulky, it's usually not an issue. So you just want to pull that back in. All right, so then this one goes on this side. This one goes on this side. This one gets dimensionals. Like that. And if you don't have nails, you can use the take your pick tool to take it off. So this one goes a little bit lower here, like that. And now this one goes across the top of it. So I'm going to put dimensionals here and here, so it's on either side of what's already dimensionalized. And yes, that's a real word, even if I just made it up myself doing all these lives. It's now a real word. If you've ever read the book Frindle, you'll know what I'm talking about. You can make words. I haven't looked to see if it's in the dictionary as dimensionalized, but if it's not, it ought to be. All right. So we want to put this over here on this side, away from the writing, and I'm just cheating and using my nails because I can. or not. I didn't want to do it. There we go. Pull that up. All right. Oh, we got to put the linen thread on it. It says 12 inches again, but I'm going to go to 10 inches. That seemed like a little bit long, and it wasn't cooperating as nicely. So, just doing it in threes. All right, just in a 3. And let's see, this is how it's going to go. So we want it to go this way. All right, I love that they give the tear and tape for that. That just really makes it easier. Sometimes a glue dot is a little too small. All right, oh, I was supposed to go the other way. See, I just never can remember which direction I'm supposed to go with that. All right, so we're gonna go that way. And then bring it up. Still went the wrong way, but so I want it. Apparently they want it over this way. Here we go. I'm gonna pull a little more this way. There we go. All right, I think I got it. There we go. I got it the right way now. All right, so we're gonna put that. So it's actually centered, looks like. So we've got that. And then, see, that's why I put these so far apart. This has to go on each side like this. So I have one up here and one down here. All right, see, that just, I'm going to move that over. All right, here we go. So I put one-dimensional top and one-dimensional bottom, so it's on each side of the sentiment piece. There we go. And I'm going to pull this out under here. There we go. All right. Already making changes. What can I say? Do you ever make it exactly like they do? Do you? I mean, you know me. I tend to change something a little bit when I'm first making it. And I want that to show. It was hidden on here. It's hidden behind there. So then why have it? So I've got it showing, but I don't have it showing all the way over here like they do. So I'm not sure. It doesn't look, maybe I put it to the wrong side. Maybe that's what I did. Maybe I needed to put it over here more. But it is where it is, and I'm going to be happy with it. So there we go, to a wonderful friend. And I have lots of people I can send that one to. All right, let's go ahead and do number 3. All right, we'll bring this back, bring our envelope back. We've got this one, we're gonna stamp, let's see, we're gonna stamp our Hello Spring and our chive blooms. Let's go ahead and burnish this with our bone folder because we like having it lay flatter. All right, then we're going to take our ink and we're going to do our flower. Let's see, how would that look? No, I guess we need it full, but I'm just going to not press so hard this time. Make sure you have it the right way. There's definitely a right way. That pressed hard anyways. All right. But when you don't press too hard, then your image comes out better. So you can see here, I pressed a little too hard there. I don't know if you can see the detail. And this one you can see more detail because I didn't get it so inked. All right, and then we want Hello Spring. I'm looking forward to playing with these stamps, especially this one where we can cut it out, the chives. I'm looking forward to that. That looks like it's going to be fun. All right, Hello Spring. So let's stamp off to make sure. There we go, because I learned my lesson on the other one. Hello Spring. There we go. Oh, this petunia pop is so amazing. Amazing. I love it. And it's only in its first year, so we still have a whole nother year with it. All right, so you already know I like to be a rebel and change things up a bit. Oh, that's true, Evangela. You are total rebel. and you go rogue all the time, which is so fun. I love that you show us what you're doing when you go rogue. Are you able to do some crafting? Are you able to use that other arm yet? So, because here soon we're going to have to start working on the May retreats. I got to finalize what theme I'm going to go with, and then we got to start running with it. All right, so this card actually is a portrait one with this going across. It looks like it's dead center. All right, and then we're going to put this one up on dimensionals. So we do one in the middle, kind of like a 5 domino or a 5 die, whatever you want to call it, but basically doing our 5. And that's just so the center doesn't sink and sag, because we don't like sag. Everybody say no sag, no sag. All right, so this is going to go towards the top to the left of center and above center. All right, and then we're doing one dimensional and one strip. All right, because they're making sure this one is not wonky. Yay! The other ones, I don't know if they were just getting excited printing stuff. All right, because those would have, the way they had it, would have been wonky. All right, take that off. And we're going to turn that this way. And it's going to cover the word chives. It's going to go like that. Ooh, love it. And then we're actually putting dimensionals on here too. It's calling for 3. So put them in a close triangle next to each other so that they don't slip off. All right. Hello Spring is going to go. Oops. We forgot. You didn't say, hey, June. All right. Nope, you've tried. Dagnammit anyways. Can't bring arm forward yet repetitively. Repetitively. I'm getting depressed because I miss working in your studio. Yeah, I bet. I bet, because you are the queen of late nights in your studio. Probably when you should be sleeping. But are you getting a lot of rest? At least? But man, yeah, if you can't even crafting one-handed is really, yeah, no bueno. Not really that easy to do. All right, so let's see. We're going to do our fake bow. And we're doing it this way. Let's see what happens. It's gotten a little twisted. All right, hold on. Here we go. Even it out. Even it out. It's not always easy to even out, right? Sometimes it's hard. So how much longer before you are, like, are you still in that sling? How long does he say? I mean, it hasn't been 6 weeks, but it's been quite a while. Here we go. All right, my bows are not looking like their bows today. Mine, I don't know, they're doing something weird. They're all twisty and funky. All right, so then we're going to do the Hello Spring right here. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. That's pretty. I wouldn't have thought of food, you know, chives, food, but these are pretty. So here are our 3 cards. Let's see, this was 1, 2, and 3. Let me zoom out a little bit for you. I do like them. So I'm going to be on an airplane next Thursday. So I'm either going to do my Paper Pumpkin live with some alternates earlier, or I'm going to record it and put it in for 1:30. I got to see how my week plays out, but that's my goal, is to either do it early, go back to Wednesday maybe and do it, and then or put it as a video. If I get it recorded, I'll probably do that because I'll be packing on Wednesday. All right, so Evangela says, only had 4 days of PT so far. It's hard and I'm getting really frustrated with the sling. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, you go to the doctor tomorrow. Well, we're going to cross our fingers for you, Evangela, that you get it all figured out and can start crafting soon, because Missy knows what that's like, of not being able to craft for a while. So let me just do some reminders for you, because the end of the month is coming. So that means Celebration is about to end. So Celebration was this, or is this. It goes until the 28th, so that is next Friday. So up until next Friday, for every $60 you spend, online exclusives, prepaid paper pumpkin, mini catalog, annual catalog, scrapbooking brochure, any of those things, for every $60 you spend, you get a free item out of here. Or they also added these items, which are out of the annual catalog and the mini catalog. So we have 2 kits, we have some ribbon and some bling, we have some dies. The alphabet dies are awesome. All right, and then you have 2 punches and 3 different stamp sets. So lots of variety to choose from besides what's in here. But if you've already gotten everything out of here, then getting something off of this is a great way to go. And so remember, you can do anything from the paper pumpkin, or excuse me, scrapbooking brochure. There's lots of scrapbooking kits in here. We have the mini catalog, the spring mini catalog, which also has a whole lot in it. If you want to see everything in it, you can either go to the online store, you can go here on Facebook and look for the catalog walkthrough that I did, and then you can see each page, or you can ask me for a digital download or ask me to send you the whole catalog. And then we have the annual catalog, and this goes until the end of April. So at the end of April it will be gone, but you can order anything out of here as well. All right, just want to let you know, prepaid paper pumpkins count towards Celebration, and that's what I do. I know Missy does that too, where we do the 12-month paper pumpkin, because then 12-month paper pumpkin, we get it's $252, but we get 4 level 1s or two level 2s or any combination thereof. And I would recommend that you bump this up to the next $60 mark. So let's see, what would that be? Missy, you're my math girl. Let's see. So 60 and 60 is 120, plus 60 is 180. Plus 60 is 240, plus 60 would be 300. Am I right? Yeah, 5 times 60 would be 300. So if you can bump it to 300, you would get 5 level 1s or a combination of the 2, and then you would get $30 in Stampin' Rewards. But if $252 is all you can do, you still get 4, and you get $25.20 in Stampin' Rewards. And remember, you can go up to $5 over this before they say you can't do any more than that. So you can go up to $5 past this when you're choosing something. So if you're just doing a 6 month, you get 2 level 2s or 2 level 1s or 1 level 2, no Stampin' Rewards. That only starts at $150. For now, that's going to be changing come the middle of April, and I'll tell you more about that as it gets closer. And for 3 months, you get 1 level 1. All right, and then of course for 1 month subscription there are no rewards or freebies because it's not at the $60 mark. So you want to get to the $60 mark. So for the rest of this month you want to think in 60s because of Celebration, and you have until next week. It's a great time to do a full year of paper pumpkin, or 3 or 6 month if you want to just have a shorter amount. All right, and just to let you know, the Daisy Daydream, which is this month's, right, this month's February, so no, March. So the March paper pumpkin kit is the Daisy Daydream. You can see that it's got honey, and we know from the dies that it's going to be bees and honeycombs and daisies. All right, it comes in this beautiful floral box, and it has an extra stamp set because March is their anniversary / birthday month. They have been around for, I think it was 16 years, I read, 16 or 17 years, something like that. So there's always an extra stamp set in your March kit. So you'll get 2 stamp sets in your March kit. So you don't want to pass this up because this one tends to sell out fast. All right. So, well, not sell out. They tend to get as many as they can get, and there's never any extras. So I would say if you want this one, you should subscribe either the 1 month, the 3 month, the 6 month, or the 12 month. Remember, 3, 6, and 12 gets you free celebration items, and the 12 month gets you also Stampin' Rewards. And you're thinking, man, what am I going to get for $25.20? Well, you could get some of our cool blocks. All right, you could get a bone folder, you could get a take your pick tool, you could get a couple of these things to get to the 25, because the take your pick tool I think is only $12, $11 or $12. So you could still get a few other things to just make your whole kit experience that much more fun. Hello, Kathy. Great to see you on here. It's been a while. You are late. I am at the tail end. Here are our beautiful cards if you want to see how we made them. And I'm just talking about Celebration and how Paper Pumpkin, if you do prepaid months, you get the free items from Celebration. So for every $60 you spend, you get a free item. And with Paper Pumpkin prepaids, you get a different amount of free items. If you do the 1 year, you get also a $25.20 in Stampin' Rewards. So if you have questions about that, please ask. Know that besides this brochure of freebies, they also opened up these items for freebies. So 2 kits and ribbon, some bling, some dies, some punches, and some stamp sets. So if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I am happy to help you out, answer any questions. If you're trying to get to that next 60 mark to get another free item and you're just not even sure what to do, let me know and I can help you come up with a few more things that don't take you over your budget, like the blocks, the bone folder, the take your pick tool, a pair of snips, or different adhesives just to make life a little easier. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. Great to see you ladies on here, and I will be back again next week for the Paper Pumpkin Playdate, either early because of being in an airplane on my way to Ohio, right by where Kathy lives, or I will put the video on and it will show up on Thursday. Is snowing there? Yeah, Kitar has not been overly happy about the snow because he can't go play in it. So he's like, man, I don't want the snow here if I can't play in it. He can't go skiing because there's no mountains there. I guess you have a ski hill somewhere, but it's not the same. So we have tons of snow here. So I will be dressed warm. We're coming for the OAC Indoor Track and Field Championship. So he made it, and so we are coming. All right. I will see you all later, and thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.